Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for yet another episode of our live streams with Going Medieval. And this will probably be the last one for a while, so let's continue with our settlement. Get speed up, let's get through this winter. It's day 8, so a few more days to go. And we will finally be ready to do some work on the outside right here, because I'm quite annoyed by winter. And here we go, we have our settlement. Everybody's fast asleep right now, which is good for them. And, well, we have room for 2 more settlers. We can even expand our little house or build a new one if we want to. Ooh, I think Alfred's having a bad dream. Oh, it's okay, he's hungry and he doesn't like his outfit. Well, that can be changed at a certain point. Just maybe not straight away. Yeah, we'll have to get the resources for it, and of course the time. That we'll have to see. Let's see now. Eating, drinking, they'll have some fun outside. Oh, maybe we should place these as somewhere inside. That's something for the next seasons. To make sure that they can worship their gods and do every other thing inside. Hey, Kevin! Nice of you to join. How are you today and what have you been doing? Alright, they're all taking turns in worship. There's a lot of animals here. What's he going to do, by the way? He's going to pick up some clay. Oh, that's good. Getting resources, holding, refueling, training an animal, getting resources, getting resources. Well, if they're all getting resources, then that's usually a good thing. Means they'll be holding some stuff to the stockpile. 4 of them are actually getting resources. They could also do that to get a few of our machines to work. Yeah, like the clay kilns. Let's bake some nice stones. Ah, that's nice, that's nice. Hi, Julie! Nice of you to be here. Thank you so much. How are you today? But just chilling. That's nice, Kevin. What have you been... what's the weather like today in the UK? It's been pretty warm here. I believe tomorrow will be around 30 degrees again. Which is not what I expected. I was expecting the temperatures to go down a bit. Roasted meat, stew pile, roasted meat. Alright. We are making new clay bricks so we can continue working on the wall here. Which is good, although I don't see anybody constructing. Guess we should at least have somebody doing some construction work. Are we doing... Yeah, we're not doing any mining, so that's okay. That's no priority at this point. Storages are still big enough. Ooh, we got some dubious booze. Interesting. Wonder what you can do with dubious booze. Guess you can drink it, but what will happen if you drink it? Ah, you finished your tram depot and now it's all fine and working, or still some troubles? Alright, ooh, we can do defensive structures, cartography, blacksmithing. Ooh, and the armorer, so we can make some armor for our people, that's nice. But we can also do research. Well, we'll do the armorer right now. I'm not really into the research 2 is nice, but we can only spare 1 researcher now, so we can't spare another one. Alright, we need some iron for this, which we are creating at this point, so that's good. Fine, rain tomorrow. I think we'll tell when I stick my head out tomorrow. That's the most reliable forecast. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they expect rain here from like Thursday, Wednesday, something like that, and then it'll be raining for quite a while. Or at least there'll be patches of rain during a period of like 1 or 1.5 weeks or something like that. Well, I'm glad it's finally working, Julie. That's really nice. Wish I could see it and see how it works, but at least you got it working, and that's, well, that's kind of important. Can be very frustrating if things don't work. Alright, did we already tame one of the animals? I don't think so. Nope. So we can't put anyone on hauling. It's a shame, but it is what it is. And we get a good amount of chickens here, which is nice. Should give us some eggs. A goat has given birth. Alright, well, it means that we'll have to tell them to tame another goat. Getting a lot of goats here. Yeah, there's not enough space, but that's okay. Animals are hungry. Ah, he's hungry. Well, there is food that he can eat right here, but he just probably won't pick it up. So, Julie, do you know how I can feed my dog? Because apparently the only way to do that is to prepare a meal outside, and then he will eat it. If it's inside, he won't eat it. Or do I have to place one of these inside? Maybe that works, that he can eat it then. Oh, we can try that. Place it in the hallway right here, see if that works. So far, I haven't been able to find out how to feed the dogs. I can feed all the other animals, I just can't feed a dog. I also can't put a dog in here, so yeah, I can't feed him. Ah, his construction skill went up. Ah, he's finally creating all these stone brick wall pieces. Oh, that's really nice. Now finally our defenses are starting to come along. That's what I was hoping for a lot. Settlers are suffering from cold. Well, then go inside. Refueling. Ah, they're picking up sticks and stuff to refuel all of these. Well, that's a good thing. At least we need to stay warm. Dogs and wolves are carnivorous. Yes. Well, I have some roasted meat here. He could just eat it, but he's just not going inside trying to eat it. And I can't tell him that he is allowed to eat it or something like that. Put some meat outside. Yes, but how do I put this outside? I mean, I can't pick it up and tell them that they have to move it somewhere. Can I? I don't think so. Can I make him pick this up? No, I can only consume it or put it in the stockpile. Put it outside. Yeah, but how can I put this outside? I can't pick it up. And I don't want this to be outside because they'll have to work in the cold. Ah, set a storage pile outside just for meat. Alright, we'll try that. That's a smart one. Right here. So it will allow nothing and then we'll find the meat. Food. Raw. Oh, I can put in raw meat. Raw human meat. Oh, that's fine. Meat is meat. Smoked meat, that's fine. Roasted meat. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so this should work. Now they can put some meat in here. Alright, you go ahead and prioritize hauling it to the stockpile. Now I should probably tell this stockpile then 2 meals no longer accept roasted meat. Alright, now it should work. Oh, it's only a very small stockpile, so they can't put in a lot. Ooh, we are going to be attacked. 1 archer, 2 fierce marauders, and 4 marauders. Alright, that's cool. We'll pause for a second because I was setting up this piece to... I will just do high priority. That's fine. We can leave it like that. Alright, so we have an incursion. Let's select everyone and put them on high alert. Now we're going to get a few of our people and put them on the roof here. 1, 2, 3, and 1 alongside here because they will run around this way. Then we will put these 2 safely in here until they need some form of action, but for now they can stay inside. And if everybody goes to their respected places, we will be able to properly defend ourselves. Yes, they're up there, they're defended by these Merlons. There the enemy comes. Ooh, maybe this isn't the best spot, because they'll go to the door anyway at a certain point. So I guess I should spread these out a bit, now that I can. Yeah, this is really good. I'm really glad you helped me out with this, because I just had a lot of trouble finding a way to feed the dog, and now it works. Alright, you should get here as well, because this isn't working. Well, that's a lot of marauders. Oh, they'll probably go for the pyre first. Alright, you guys, let's kill this archer first. Yes. You can stand right there, so you can keep shooting at these guys, destroying the stuff here. Oh well, this is good. We already got the archer. So we don't have to worry about the archer anymore. Killed another one, so this is going the right direction. And our animals are all safely asleep, not caring about anything, so that works as well. So let's keep going. Oh, we can see a lot of them are already hurt. Hurt quite bad. We have good marksmen. Alright, this is a victory. That's really nice. Yeah. Just try and kill everybody, that's fine. Yeah, we can use the equipment. Alright, they can all go now. I'll just tell these to pick up anything that they find. Oh well, this is good. There should be some stuff laying around here as well. Just this, yes. Alright, well, this is good. All we need to do, build a new pyre, so that we can burn bodies, and that's it. Cool. Well, that worked. Let's speed it up. It's sleepy time. But thanks a lot, Julie. This will help out. I hope they can bring in the meat soon, and then we can feed the dog. Yeah, there's some meat, so he should be able to eat now. Although, I don't see him hungry anymore. Did he die? Oh, the dog is still around, apparently. So that's good. Ah, here he is. He's not hungry anymore, so apparently he had something to eat, and there's some more there, so that's good. I like it this way. So, everybody's asleep, even the animals are all asleep. And we're really starting to enter the end of winter. Fermenting juice is stockpiled and is now rough wine. So we're really making a lot of drinks for our people now. We have 92 rough wine, 35 fermenting juice. I'm happy with that because they were getting quite annoyed by not being able to drink. And now they can. Now it's time, I guess, to do a little bit of tailoring. But this guy's doing a lot of cooking, but I think she should do some tailoring as well if she can. So that we get more happy people. Yeah, this guy loves his outfit, so that's good, but there's still a few that don't like their outfit. I saw a dead body a few times, yes, but that's why this comes in. So let's build that. Yeah, that's probably the thing. If you leave the food outside, there will also be foxes and stuff like that that will eat my meat. But it's okay, it's also something that we can hunt, so that could be interesting. For now, we're still very much in the process of really making sure that we get a safe and defendable place by constructing this. And I think once this is all done, we really get a good... we get some time to actually work on clothes and stuff like that. Ah, that's also a thing to do. That just have to be put into a stockpile outside of my village, I guess. Ah, that can work. Well, maybe I should not put in the bodies then. Oh well. I'm a ferocious swarm. We get angry animals in. Alright, we'll see. Let's hope they'll pass by. Sometimes that happens, and sometimes they'll come close and hurt you. We'll see. Where are they? They are right here, so we don't have to be scared yet. If they turn hostile, we can just go to the roofs of our building. Yeah, well, that's true, but I'm going to just burn them for now because I want to get rid of the corpses. Although, construction is on the way, but not on this, and I want this to be constructed. Hauling to the stockpile, hauling to the stockpile. I'm going to check every now and then if we get animals that are tamed already, because I can really use those in the stockpile. There's a fox eating flesh. Oh, that's interesting. They're all eating the flesh. Now, where's the angry mob? Oh, they're still there. Oh, this is good. They stay here for now. Get a lot of rough wine. They're going... oh, no, they're still working for a few hours. I think once we have the wall done, we can put a little stockpile with the bodies outside of the walled area. But I think as long as the walled area isn't ready, we can still burn the bodies. And I guess if we wall off the whole area, then we'll really be done with all the wild animals inside as well. So that'll be a good thing. Ah, finally, the pyre's being built. That's a really good thing. And unnamed the chicken. Well, we got a young chicken. That's nice. Alright, let's burn the bodies for now. And let's get working again on our clay brick wall. Now this is all our farmland, so we should build this outside of that. So just like this, I guess. I think we should build something of a door on this side as well, but maybe do a little bit more here, not close to the yeah, the hostile animals are already leaving again. Alright, let's build a wooden door here, so that we have an extra door. Well, this is another clay brick, but it's fine. We can really use it. We have plenty of clay at this point, so I'm not that worried. Let's make sure that we, yeah, let's put this up to 200, so at least we'll be sure that they keep creating it. Hostile animals, but they were leaving. Settlers are exhausted. Well, that's why they have a bed. So just go to bed. Did we already create some clothing? Yeah, we did. One piece of winter clothing is already done. Question is, did somebody grab it? Flimsy, so this isn't that good actually. This isn't that good. Well, they're all not wearing very good winter clothing. But at least if we get good ones, we can get rid of the bad ones. We should be able to check that, don't we? Is there any good winter clothing in here? Summer clothing, winter clothing, flimsy. Yeah, there's at least there's no new clothing in here, so we didn't produce any new clothing so far. It'll be fine. Alright, so this part is done. We need to continue right here. We should do some hunting as well. Hunt some deer. So all the orange ones are the males and the slightly redder ones are the females. Oh, that's nice. How's our dog doing? Is he getting tamed already? 51%, okay. Ah, she's trying to tame the animals. Lefquin. Apparently she's not that good at her job because a lot of animals don't work out. How good is she at animal? 17. Oh, she should be very good at it. Well, so far, no luck with the animals. Ah, Dunstan is also doing that, and he has a little bit more luck with the animals. Got some dubious booze. Successful, successful. Oh, this is a failed attempt. Successful attempt, really nice. 91%, so we're getting close now. Should be coming up to a point where we maybe get ready to use a few animals for hauling. Now we can see these are also hauling, so they're doing a good job bringing all the stuff in. And they're still building the clay. Well, can you domesticate deer? Well, you should be able to pretty much domesticate any animal. Or at least, yeah, tame them. So you can go to wildlife and you can see we can tame them. So a deer is 40% tameable. So yes, you can tame them. But there's a chance that they will retaliate. Which means that they'll just attack you. And I've had it quite a few times that you go up there and you try to tame them. And it's not really worth it, actually. There's just a big chance they have to run up there like 20 times and they get attacked all the time. Then they have to do some convalescence and stuff, and that just takes up a lot of time. So far, as you can see, the goats, they should be quite tameable, actually. Oh, we just have to click the goat. They should not be too hard to be tamed, but it's just not working out that well. It just takes a lot of time. And deer and stuff even take longer. So yeah, I'm not really into trying to do that because it's just a waste of time for your settlers. Especially now, we have plenty of other things to do. I do think we need to hunt some stuff though, in order to get the food that we need for our dog, because we need some meat then. So let's see, yeah, let's hunt something like... Ooh, there's a rat, interesting. So let's hunt this animal. And maybe this one, we'll just do 2. What are they doing? Hauling. They're all hauling to the stockpile, because that's apparently very important, which it is. Nobody's hunting, so you should be hunting. No, you should be hunting. Skill level 20. Nice, ooh. Settlers are suffering from cold. Well, just make sure that you stay warm inside. 62% trained. Ah, that's good. Now, as soon as a goat is tamed, they will get out of the pen and they will start walking around your village. So then you know they're tamed, and then we can set them to do some hauling, and then they'll just do some hauling. Not that it's really fast or something like that, but it's good and it helps, especially if you have like 5 goats running around doing some hauling for you. That really works. But for now, well, it quite doesn't so far. Last day of winter. I'm very happy with that. We can do some research. I think we should go for research 2 now. And then build an extra research place in here, but I think we should move this one first. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Let's see, yeah, there's no door there, so we get this out. I think I want to get all of these things out. I want them all to be placed somewhere else. Ah, we have a good kitchen now that we can use. That's nice. Have to still set it up though. I wasn't even sure that it was ready. Alright, let's get everything out so we do all the research stuff in here. Well, this is going to take some time. They're still on their free time right now, as you can see in the schedule. Well, it's somehow it's quite an easy game. There's not a lot of things that you have to know. You just have to build stuff and make sure that everybody's safe. And at the same time, it's quite complex, and there are all these things that you can do. And I mean, this is now designated to be a spare room, and you can make different rooms. For instance, this is designated as a bedroom, and that gives you certain perks and stuff, so it'll function better and stuff like that. If you get a special research room, the research will go faster. So there's even more things that you can do with that we are not even doing. Alright, let's create 5 pieces of armor. Let's create a few light helmets so that we are protected. Limestone, no, we don't need limestone bricks at this point. We already created a few pieces of clothing. This is working. Just have to make sure that everything is working, of course. Ah, the bodies are burnt, that's good. So yeah, there's a lot to the game, and it's also not that hard if you know what you're doing. So that's really interesting. Ah, successfully trained. So now we can assign it to a certain type of settler. So we can just assign it to one. We're not going to assign it, but we can tell it to haul. And now that it is ready to haul, we can see that it runs around. Now it brought food to this throw. And now it will just walk around, find a job to do. So probably just go somewhere, pick up some goods. So yeah, let's follow the go. It picks up some food, and now it's bringing the food towards the chickens, which is really nice. So yeah, that way it really helps and it saves time. Because now a settler didn't have to run towards the chickens and feed them. So here we can see it finally in action. We finally tamed an animal. So that's really nice, and it can just help out. They can go anywhere, do any job they want. You can see now they're picking up these tree sprouts or seeds, and they'll bring them to the stockpile, and they'll be perfect. So that's a really good thing. Ah, we can see that this is already starting to be sown in again. So I think we're going to keep everything right here now. This is cabbage. But I think in the end, we might move it. But let's see. Can we do some flax? I think we can. And maybe even some herbs. Although I don't know if they all have the right level for it. But then at least we're growing everything. And that's really good if we can basically get everything. Should be able to get herbs. Because we have the one with the right level of botany. Yeah, you need to be at least botany level 25, I believe, to start planting herbs. And we have one with 29, so that can do the trick. And she's prioritized to do so. So everything will be sown in soon, I hope. Gained another perk. Stout. Alright. More. What do we do? In the sturdy table, a map of all known places. Ah, so we can see the region. That's cool. We can also do defensive structures, but we need mechanical components for it, and we're not going to get that soon. Blacksmithing. Ah, interesting. I'm not going to unlock anything yet. We'll just save it for a little bit. We can see that slowly more and more pieces are put in the wall. So that's really interesting. I think we should focus a little bit more on the crafting. Now these two do some cooking, and as soon as the cooking is done, they can go ahead and craft. Although this one is doing the research, and that's quite important as well. This one is doing the tailoring, I won't mind. Spring, there we are. Well, one thing with spring, it's moderate temperature, rain and fog are frequent, small chance of hailstorms. Well, that's fine. Gone with the cold. How happy can I be? Well, very happy. Ah, we can see all of this is moved. The only thing is, once something is moved, you really have to set it up again. So we're going to do some meat forever. We're going to do some smoked meat forever. And we have to set this up to, I don't know, let's see. We can do normal meals or lavish meals, but for that we need herbs, and we don't have a lot of herbs yet. So let's just start working on, oops, that was the wrong one. Making sure that we have 100 meals present all the time. That should work out. They just need cooking materials, so anything that they can cook. Which can be red currant shrub, it can be cabbages, it can be anything, so that'll be fine. Ah, here we can see a deer carcass. Now he picked it up, Alfred. He will butcher it. So that's going to be good. I wonder, do we still have things like red currant shrub? No. So we've been eating a lot, and now we'll have to do some harvesting first before we can actually sow in new fields, because we don't have enough seeds. So that's a thing. Because winter just ended, you won't see a lot of stuff laying around. So there's not a lot growing. You don't see any mushrooms yet or stuff like that. Later on, during the spring and mostly during the summer and a bit through autumn, you will see new plants grow, new herbs grow. You will see some flax coming up and stuff like that. But there's nothing there now. Only a few little red currant shrubs. So we'll have to wait until we can really harvest this. Then we get the new seeds from that, and we can really start sowing this in. Apparently we ate everything during the winter, so we should have saved some. It's usually for the best. Animal handling skill level 17. Perfect. Another training attempt was successful. One failed. Another one failed. I don't think already more animals are completely trained. No, but that's okay. We'll get a message anyway. We just have to make sure that I don't miss it. Alright, we have our merchant stall where the merchants will come if they visit us. So far nobody's visiting us. Still have plenty of clay for the clay brick making. It's just something that takes time. You can see right here they're firing the clay. There's no worker present, but it just takes time to fire the clay. Ah, here we get a lone traveler. I wonder what happens if we attack a lone traveler. I mean, he's alone apparently, so he wouldn't be able to do much damage, I guess, but I don't think it's good for us. I think if he's from a certain village in the region, they'll be pissed with us. And I was always thinking, why can't I just talk to him and talk him into joining me? Apparently that's not really supposed to be possible, but I would always have liked that. Alright, you go barter with Dunstan Brooks, or whatever his name is. Now here he is, standing at the merchant stall. Alright, Dunstan Brook from Hexham. He has some goods with him that we can use, I think. Although he's not able to... The number of... beet seeds, cabbage seed, carrot seeds, flax seeds. I think we can use some cabbage seed because we don't have any anymore. Let's see if we get some. What does it cost? 16.1. Alright, that's okay. Let's go ahead and see if he has anything else that we can really use. Don't think so. Maple sapling, red currant pie. Yeah, but I don't want red currant pie. And all the rest he won't sell to us. That's okay. I was hoping he would have some red currant seeds, but apparently he doesn't. Now let's see, what can we sell him that gives him good value? Mechanical components. Yeah, I'm not really sure I want to sell that. We can give him a piece of clothing. Good winter clothing. That at least produces some value. We can always create new. Alright, -1. We still have to get 9.23 points to him. So now we need to get him a few more points. And then we are there. And we have a lot of these seeds. So let's try this. Will he accept it? I think so. So now we get some seeds. And he gets some stuff from us, but that's okay. Yes. Alright, now let's use these seeds in the fields. That'll be good. And we get one alignment towards the faithful sons of England. So they'll be nicer to us, which is good. Means that if they are not so friendly, there's a smaller chance that they will attack us or something like that. So I guess this was quite a good deal, actually. At least I like it, so that's good. Now they should be going to sleep. Ah, this one is sewing in some stuff. Maybe we should focus a little bit more on this. So that everything gets sewn in, and after that we can do all the other jobs again. Because we really need to get these fields going now that spring just started. We already are at day 2 of spring, so that's going quite quick. So I guess doing some extra sewing won't hurt. What are you doing? Oh, he's bringing some clay. Well, go to sleep, Sylvester. You can build it in the morning. That's fine. Well, quite a bit's already been built, so maybe we should continue setting it out already. That won't hurt. Let's do some more clay brick building. Now, how far do we have to go? Not that far, actually. We don't have to make this a gigantic piece. So we can just do it like this. I think there should be another door somewhere here. Of course, we'll work on defenses around those doors as well, but this is a start. Yeah, I think this is a good size. So now we can go right here. How quick is in-game time? Well, we can see here that, well, on normal speed it's really slow, I have to say. But right now it's 8 o'clock, and then you just wait a bit, and then it turns into 9 o'clock. But this is just the fastest speed. I'm not really sure how fast it is. We can just take it slow. It won't be in real time. So just speed 1 won't be really an hour. It'll just take like 2 minutes or something like that. But I don't think I know the exact number. Maybe we can find that in the almanac. I'm not sure. Systems. There's something about time, stability, decomposition, cover, effectiveness, temperature. Not really. So I don't know miscellaneous. Nope. Well, I'm not sure how long exactly it is. But, well, it's already sprung to 9, so it's going quite okay. And well, with speed 3 it's manageable. Sometimes you'll have to pause to do a certain thing, but most of the time it's just, you can just do what the game wants and asks of you. I think we should place a door here as well, by the way. Before I forget, I will put that in. And then, well, just this piece and the wall will be done. I think we're going to dig a little moat around it then, and do some extra defenses at the doors. That will be it. Would be great if we could see this finished at a certain point. It's quite a big construction if this is all done. Ah, I've successfully domesticated a sheep. Alright, so now this is fully domesticated, I guess. It's not just trained, but also... Oh, a sheep! Nice. So we now have a domesticated sheep. And now it's in the pen as well. Alright, so it's not tame, but it's domesticated, so it can be in. And now we can use it for the wool. That's really good, because we can use wool for clothing. Summer clothing. 80 winter. I don't know exactly what they will use the wool for, but it's interesting. The faithful sons of England merchant is leaving your town. Alright, bye-bye. That's fine by me. I think we should get the second research table up and running, so that we can get the better research points that we need for... You can see right here that for most of the early researchers, you only need chronicles. But if we want to get along with beekeeping, for instance, we also need textbooks, and those you create with research 2. That's why we need research 2. So that'll be something. Alright, let's unlock cartography and defensive structures. We have all that stuff anyway. I think we should put the cartography table in here as well. Then we can get an overview of the map, so we can really see what that looks like. Here we have the caravan hold. I don't know what that does. Well, if a trade caravan comes, this will stop here or something like that. That's fine. Oops, I misclicked. I don't want to place that there. And now we have a wooden trap. We're not going to use the wooden trap because, well, it uses mechanical components. We only have 5 in the storage, and I'm not going to use it for this. Ah, here we see that our cartography table is being built. That's good. Not enough resources. Yeah, we need a lot of food actually at this point. So hopefully we can grow some. They're not really into... ooh! What's that? There's something sleeping. Oh, that's a rat, I think. Yeah, let's hunt it. So, the cabbage that we bought is sown in. That's good. Hopefully that can come up quickly so that we can put it to good use and get the extra food from it. I haven't had a lot of run-throughs where throughout the winter we completely eat all the red shrub and stuff like that we ran out, but now we did. It'll be fine though. I think we can manage to get some food. So we can always kill a few animals or something like that, so that's not really an issue. We have so many domestic animals that we could easily just kill a few goats or something like that and slaughter it for some meat. Yeah, you can make components at a certain point, but we'll have to get to a few upgrades. So at the end, let me check where it is. Crossbows, no. I think defensive structures, no. Where was it? Well, at least and some of the wooden weaponry, steel. There is one where you can do the, I think in here, in the blacksmith's forge, you can do the mechanical components. But we need a lot of iron for it, and we don't have that much yet. But we can create it. That's something that you can create. Basically, this game is all that balanced that you can really create anything if you need it at a certain point. It just takes time, and sometimes you have to unlock some stuff. Alright, these are now good current shrubs. If we harvest them now, we get 2 seeds out of it, or 2 pieces that we can use as seeds. And that's good, because then we can immediately sow them in. And that'll be nice. And the plant will stay, of course, so new stuff will grow out of it at a certain point. Well, these two are really busy now, sowing in, that's good. Let's keep them working. But right now we can't make components yet, so that's the thing. I don't want to use them already. Ah, he's creating pieces of wall everywhere, all around the place, so that's nice. Ooh, we're getting a lot of chickens as well. We might even get rid of a few chickens at a certain point. He is domesticated 87%, so that's cool. Hopefully we can put him to use soon as well. This one is on the list of being hunted, but it's not being hunted. I guess we should tell this guy to do some hunting. To make sure that we have enough food. We really need to do some hunting. Relocating something. What are you relocating? Oh, he's refueling now. I think we can turn these all off, because they don't need them anymore. I mean, it's no longer cold. And that saves a lot of fuel, that saves a lot of running around with fuel, and that saves time. So that's a good thing. Let's keep doing it like this. New clay's being fired, that's nice. And they're really busy in the areas right here to do all the farming. They're planting trees here, so we'll get a lot of trees soon, which grants us a lot of wood. And that's a good thing. I think I want to expand this structure, by the way, to make sure that we can house all new stuff that we get. Now, I would also like my villagers to be able to walk all the way around for defense purposes, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, something like this. So we'll build a structure right here on top, which is pretty easy to do, actually. We can just do it like this. Of course, we'll have to place a door in here. Maybe even a few windows. But I think I would also like to put in a few two wooden studs to support the roof. And then we can put the windows in such places that they won't interfere with them. Oh boy, the windows didn't turn the way I intended to. So we'll have to do that again. So we get an extra structure where we can either put in some sleeping quarters or some other things that we need, like machinery. And we can build a roof over it again. Put a wooden stairs just outside so we don't use the inside space. Yeah, this should be turned, I think. And then we'll place it right here. We'll have extra defenses, so that's nice. Let's put in the wooden beams. Just in a way that it'll work. Yes. Nice. Perfect. Well, let's keep going. Let's see if they can build this. You have to do a lot of waiting before the clay is ready, so in the meantime they can build this, and every time some clay is ready they can start building there. It'll be interesting to watch, but first they'll go to sleep again. So the days go pretty quick. It's already spring day 4. Each season has 12 days. And we started at winter day 8. So we've already played 8 days. And we did that in 45 minutes. And for a game like this, that is pretty fast actually. Alright, I'm going to set this guy to do some harvesting first. So he will harvest this stuff and we can replant it then. Because now they're all just doing the planting and not really doing the actual harvesting. And I want these harvested so we can replant them. We get 7 seeds out of it now, so we can really sow this whole patch in. And that's really good. Maybe we should do an extra patch somewhere here, that we really get enough of these red currant shrubs in the future. So let's do so. Let's make sure that we just get shrubs all around the place. Well, we could trade for it if we get our cartography table is ready. So we can now see our region. This is our little place. We can see the sphere of influence that we have, and we should be able to send a caravan there and do some trading. But it's really expensive, and for now we can just get the stuff that we need by growing it ourselves or creating it ourselves. So that's what we're going to do. What are you doing? Now you're picking up some stuff. Getting resources. Well, that's good. Sticks. Apparently they're grabbing sticks. Why are they grabbing sticks? Oh, they're hauling it to the stockpile. So Modesty is hauling stuff to the stockpile. She's not doing anything else. She could be cooking or something like that. She could also be mining. So let's get to that. Because right now, as we can see here, there's a lot of clay that we need to get, but there's also the little moat that we have to create in front of our little place here. So I'm going to tell her to mine this area and to mine this area, and then we'll create a walking path right here. So if enemies come from this side, they will have to walk over this path. We can put all the traps that we have in here, and then they'll just have to walk in and walk over the traps so they'll get damaged. So that might be a good thing, and we can of course use these little patches of clay for the extra clay that we need for the clay wall, so that can be really good. Dunstan Nutley has successfully trained Boof. Ooh, Boof is trained. Yeah, we're going to wait for traders to stop by. That's the better thing. Oh, another goat is trained, so you can haul as well. Really good. Now we have 2 goats hauling stuff. That should really help out. Bringing food to all the other animals. They're really smart animals and once they're trained. Ooh, we have some mushrooms here. Alright, we can see now that all the red currant shrubs have been harvested, and we can already see that some of them has been planted as well. 2 sheep have arrived. Alright. Nice, you can hunt them or tame them. We're not going to do either of them. But I hope that they will be domesticated at a certain point, so that we can put them in the little pen that we have. One of the things I don't really like so much about this game is the fact that there seems to be no logic towards the building. So what I mean is, we started constructing the wall, and we've designated this piece to be built way earlier than this piece, and yet this piece is already built. And I think there should be something in there that dictates, when you start building right here and you just go all the way around, that they should follow that for a bit, because now you keep having all these openings. And if they've put all the bricks that we have already all behind each other, then at least one side would have been fully protected. But that's really not the case, and that's, I mean, it's okay, it's not a big thing, but for me it would be nice if there would be a little bit more of a system behind it, so that they will really make sure that they build it in a certain order, that you can prioritize something, that I can say I want this piece prioritized. I think that would be nice. But that's just some addition for later on. Alright, here we go. A lot of chickens, sheep. Research available again. Defensive structures too. Metal trap. Well, that does even more damage. I'm going to unlock blacksmithing. And we're going to place the blacksmith, of course, inside, so that we can put that to use. This is always a bit interesting once you have double layers. Sometimes it's not really clear where you are building or what you are building. But there it comes. All right. Let's build ourselves a blacksmith. Hey, Gratje! Nice of you to be here. How are you today? And of course, there's no need to apologize whatsoever. You never signed a paper or were obligated to appear in all my streams. It's really nice that you're here. It's really nice you attend all the time. But you're in no way obligated to do so. So no, you don't have to say sorry. We're just really happy that you're here. I hope you don't mind that we went along. I made sure that we have a lot of booze for you. So I have 110 pieces of rough wine, 75 pieces of dubious booze, which to me sounds really up your alley. So yeah, we got you some drinks. So just sit back, relax, and well, mostly drink something because we don't have that many meals, and just enjoy them. I'll zoom out a bit so you can see that we are really starting to work on our defenses. We're building a wall, starting to work on a little bit of the moat, and we have a lot of sheep. We have tamed our first sheep, which is nice. They're doing some hauling, as you can see here. They're bringing food to their comrade sheep and stuff like that. But tell us, what have you been doing? That it couldn't be better. That sounds really, really good. So what have you been doing? Ooh, our flax is being sown in. That's good. So finally we get some new flax. Can't wait for it. All right, let's see. More and more pieces are being built, I believe, in the wall. And how are we doing up here? Ah, well, construction up here is going good as well. So we get the extra structure in here. Can't wait for it to be completely finished, of course. But if it's completely finished, we'll have some extra space. Don't think these will be sleeping quarters though, because they'll be adjoined quarters and they really like their own room. And I think we should already start putting a roof over it. Ah, there's still an opening right here. Why is that? Why is that? There should be sufficient support with this. So yeah, that should not be happening. Well, maybe we'll have to wait until these beams are in. I'm not sure. Or we'll just build another wooden piece of wall there. Yeah, we'll just wait. This piece should go for now. Maybe once everything is in, it will work out. Good chance it will. Ooh, big hog back. Alright. Oh, we had another animal trained, I thought. That I saw that. Yep. The dog. Ooh. He can haul and he can do battle. That's cool. It's really cool. Now let's see, because this is the dog, I believe. Yeah. Storage amount 25, so he can carry around 25 pieces. Now I want to find one of my sheep and see what a sheep can carry. Or a goat. Storage amount 45, so they can carry a lot more stuff. But it's okay. I think the dog is a lot faster. And we already have 3 helpers now that can help out carrying stuff. Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move these all up in this room. Ooh, barking up the wrong 3. She was found faint and bleeding by a citizen of Rugby. From the accent, shedded lumber, Laglua had clearly experienced a wood cutting mishap. Would you let him stay and heal? Yes, of course. We'll let you stay and heal. Just wait for a minute, because I was going to replace some stuff. Alright. Let's just do all this. And once this is done, we'll set up our new arrival. 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go set up our new arrival. Where are you? Right there. Alright, jobs. What are you good at and what are you not? Ooh, you're good at almost anything. That's very nice. Well, you should heal first and you can help out in the garden. You can do some mining, some cutting of plants, some research. Well, that's good. Let's watch your schedule. Then, you get rid of all your stuff because you don't like it. Are you a marksman? Marksman level 2. Well, I still like to have more marksmen, so we'll get you a ranged weapon. You can wear all headgear and all apparel and all armor that you want. And there you go. Now, somebody should come and pick you up. That's usually how it works. So hopefully somebody will come and pick you up. Yep, there he is. Perfect. He'll bring you home and take care of you. And then we'll have an extra settler. That's really nice. And then we'll place all the stuff up there. This one should be moved as well, so that they can practice their faith in here. And then I think we'll have a very nice room here. Whoa, settlers are exhausted. Wounds need tending. They are unconscious. Ah, well, he's tending to her, and now they should all go to sleep. That should work out. At a dinner in an exclusive restaurant. Ooh, that's really nice. If you are in the Netherlands, visit the two Bourgondias in Tilburg. Well, sounds good. Don't tell my wife about it, or she want to go there next week. Alright, so we have our extra villager. We still have room for one more. But after that we need to start working on new quarters. But for now it's good. Ooh, they're all eating at the same time. That should take out a lot of stuff in here. Luckily we have animals that will help out and refill feeding to their own. So that's really nice. Although I don't think we have a lot of hay left, do we? Oh, we still have 1,000 hay left. That's plenty. Now, question is there already stuff growing out here that we can use? And what I mean by that is there already hay growing or other stuff that we can actually use? Sometimes there'll be flax and stuff like that. I think it's a little bit too early for it. But it could well be that those things will start to grow here again. And we might also see one of our animals coming up and picking up stuff here. Although in this case, it's Lagluya picking up something, but this might just be picked up by one of our animals to be hauled to the stockpile, which is great. I like it that way. I really like all the animals helping out. That's very good. Ooh, what's the Tong Tong Fair? Sounds real cool. Let's go out to the Tong Tong Fair. Alright, they are starting to work on the moat, and it's working. We also need some more clay, though. Luckily, we can get the clay there. Attack by the forest bandits. Whoops! 1 brutal thug, 2 fierce marauders, and 5 normal marauders. Alright, we'll pick up our stuff. They're coming in from the south. Ah, alright, they're coming in from this way, so they'll head to this wall first. But they can just walk around it. They will come up here. They will usually go for the pyre first. So we'll have to get everybody in the right position. And then make sure that we are well defended. Luckily, we now have the extra archer. So that's good. Now let's start setting up. I think we should start on these corners and then start to fill the lines here. Now, there are some pretty strong marauders here, so I hope this is working out and this is going to be okay, but nice. So you're all going to these nice places. Well, we are in position. It's time now to wait for these marauders. The big one, yeah, the big one is ooh, he's really the brutal thug. Look at him. I'm going to pause for a second. We're going to zoom in. Look at this. Look at how big he is compared to the others. It's just a giant. But here they all are, rushing towards me, trying to fight me. So let's see. They will probably kill this first, but that's okay. I don't really mind. And ooh, he's already dead. Oh, the dog took care of him. But now, well, aww, our poor dog. Well, we did brave. Ah, we are attacking the brutal thug now, so that's working out. We're really sorry for the dog, but it was the good thing to do. You did really protect us. Well, it appears that they're not really sure what to do after they killed the dog. Maybe they feel sorry for him now. And now we are victorious already. Well, yet again, I feel really sorry for the dog, but we did quite good actually, I say. Alright, let's select everybody again and make sure that they start to work. There they go. And already the foxes come in to eat everything, but that's fine. I think we can start to move this piece. I can't really move this, so what we do is we make a new waste pile. Right out here. Let's make it 5 by 5. And, whoops, clear all. And then we'll just do carcasses and waste. And now we get rid of this one. So now they'll move all this stuff to here, and also the bodies, and they won't spot them anymore. So that's really good. Oh, that sounds nice. Multicultural festival, Dutch, Eurasian food, food music, culture and products. Ah, that's nice. Usually I buy the product you can't buy anywhere else throughout the year, or at least not anywhere close. And then I end up regretting that I just bought a small amount, because that's something really nice that you want to get to more, and then it's not available around. It's usually the thing with the fairs. I really like to go there and buy some stuff, but not too much. Ooh, bad weather. Some rain is coming in, but it's still 8 degrees outside, so that's a good temperature. This is all working out. They already moved all the stuff to this new stockpile. Well, almost all the stuff, so my animals are doing a good job in holding all that stuff. I'm really happy with that. It's too bad we lost a dog, but he was very, very brave. Well, it would be great if we could have a team like 10 dogs or something like that. That would be really nice. And more chickens again. Look at all these chickens. There's a lot actually. Oh, there appear to be all male. Ah, there's the female. I was wondering, they appear to be all male, but there's even a few females. That's good. 38-day mature, 15-day mature. A settler is wounded, and his wound needs tending. Well, I hope somebody tends to it. We should have enough herbs. Yeah, 42. So they can be used as medicine. So that should work out. A lot of military equipment now that we got. Do we still have storage for that? Down here. I think this is all full. Yeah, this is all completely filled up. So I think we should make some military storage down here. Question is always, where is it? Yeah, here are the military racks. So that they can store all those military things. I think they'll be good. Ah, the goats keep working while the rest is asleep. That's nice. And another day, day 7 of spring. Well, the cabbage is really growing. That's good. We are actually growing some flax, which is nice for the clothing. We're growing herbs. That's good. We don't have enough to fill this whole patch, but that's good. We have some red currant that we've sown in. It's really spreading, so we'll get enough red currant. Nothing sown in here yet, but that will be fine. Food reserves are low, yes I know, but we'll get some cabbage soon, so that'll work out. You are a wolf? Yes. So I'm not going to tame you because they'll instantly attack you. Ah, we have some grass here, tall grass that we can get some hay from. We have plenty of hay so far. I don't see any red currant shrubs in the wild at this point that we can already harvest. So that's not working out. I wish there were already that we can use. Iron nuggets. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff that we can get out of the wild. Ooh, and the roof here is being built. It's quite impressive. And all the woodwork up here is built, so maybe we can now finish the roof and it will stay in. No, too far away from a stable structure. Well, we'll leave it open for now. Still need to keep working there. Construction. Yeah, we have one really hard at construction. This one should help out as well. We'll see. Constructing. Ah, Modesty is now constructing. We did some mining. Maybe we should reprioritize a few things again, I guess. Because we really need to work on. We still have 80 stones and they're not really constructing these outer walls now. Right, Sylvester and Modesty are now on construction duty. That should help out. Out of wood? No, we have plenty of wood. We have 408. So that should not be an issue. Ah, we have some mushrooms that we can use. Let's harvest them. Still have rats running around. I don't really like rats. Oh well. As long as they don't hurt me, that's fine. Ah, we need to build a new pyre, of course. That's what I'm forgetting. I was thinking I'm forgetting something. There it comes. Because with the new pyre, we can burn the bodies. Oh, they already moved a few here. For the animals to be eaten, so that's good. But I just want the pyre to be available. We're not going to use it then, because all the bodies will be here. But I just want it to be available. If we really need it to increase the happiness. This is just weird though. We should be able to just put in the roof there. Oh well, I'm not going to be bothered by it. Now this is all set up to be moved. Apparently they're not really into that. Moving resources and items around. Yeah, well he's holding to the stockpile. So he should be starting to move that stuff soon as well. Ah, the cabbages are coming in. So finally we can cook some food again. That's good. Old computer fairs of the early 2000s. Yeah. I was a bit young then, so yeah, there, no. Didn't go to any of those. How's the flax coming along for the clothing? Now that's okay. More mushrooms. Well, they are quite productive. I think we should just focus on at least making sure that all the stuff is in place that we want. So this should all be dug out as a moat. Like this, we'll do the same here. So they'll have to come in through one piece of land towards the door. And of course we can make it so that our soldiers can stand up there. That will be really interesting. Now right here we'll have a lot of digging to be done. That's okay. Here we have another door. It'll be interesting to watch this whole thing come together once it's done. This is a pretty big place. With pretty big defenses. I mean, if I would live in this once it was done, I think I would feel pretty safe. Just a big moat around it. Yeah, that's nice. Just have to set a few guys on the mining, I guess. As soon as all the construction work is done, we'll set a few on mining. And that would be good. Let's harvest this so we can get some extra current seeds. Put them in the ground here. Yes, that'll be good. Now Alfred's going to cook with it, I guess. Botany skill going up, that's really nice. New seeds here, cabbage seeds, that's good. She's now doing some planting, that's perfect. Planting new recurrent shrubs, that's nice. That's what we want to see. the red currant in the ground. We still have the extra patches here as well that we can use for the red currant shrubs. Well, it's just a start for the fences. What I sometimes like to do is create, or I can draw it out. I'm not going to build it, but I can draw it out. What we can do is something like this. And then build a tower on this and make a little bridge here so that you can only get in from this side. And then we'll clear this out as well so they can really only go to the door. We'll build a door somewhere in here. You build a big tower here and a big tower on this side. So if they come in from this side, we can put archers on both sides in the tower. We can put them on the wall, and then they will really be fired upon from all sides. And that's really something that I love to do, but that I'm not going to do this time, I think, because they will take too long. But that's just really funny. Trying to make some unbreakable defenses that you really have to need a whole army to kick us out of this safe place. But I wanted to create a safe place for everyone, and that's what we're trying to do. More and more pieces of brick are put in, so that's good. And yeah, hopefully this will work out. Might keep the rats out. Oh, I sure hope so. Ooh, we trained Ratata and Unda. Nice. Now where are they? Right here. Ratata and Unda. You can go and start doing some hauling so that we can actually get rid of all the stuff laying around, because with those extra haulers that should go pretty quickly. Alright, we can only do defensive or decorative structures. Not going to do that yet. You don't have pre-built towers, if you mean something like that, so you can't go here and build and select a tower. But it's pretty easy to create your own tower with, I don't know, brick walls. You just do a brick wall thing, make sure that you can put a stairs in there or something like that. Put a roof overhead and then do the merlons around it, and then you've created your own tower. We could create a tower on these corner pieces now. That could be something at a certain point. We can map that out a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we'll make them 8 wide. Something like this. And I'll just, for making sure, we'll put this in so that at least it can support a roof. And then we can build the wooden floor on this. And then we can even make it bigger. And we'll get a pretty big tower to actually work on. Right now I just want them to be able to walk here as well. That's why I make it this big, because the next piece up here won't be that big. Well, I'll show you. We just create our own towers. It'll be nice. Now we can see that this is completely filled with red shrub. This is also starting to be filled with red shrub, so that's very nice. In the end, we all end up building some tower or something like that. That's true. We just want good defenses, and, well, having the high ground is always something for defenses. So yeah, that's how it works. We have a lot of flax growing here. That's cool. That's just coming up, and we can use that for the clothing. I think we should check this for a little bit, by the way. Get in here, see if all the clothing that we told it to be produced. No, so we really need the flax in order to produce all that clothing. So that's what we're going to do. Ooh, there's a lot of action right here. Getting resources, drinking, training an animal. So maybe another animal will be trained soon as well. Who knows? Yep, Kima has been trained. Well, we'll put you to good use. It's really nice to have so many animals trained up, finally. Kill boxes. Yeah, I've never worked with kill boxes. I think this is pretty historical, that you build a wall and a moat and just try to keep enemies out that way. That's what I try to do. Ah, here come Modesty and Sylvester. They'll do the construction because they're really good at construction. And now this piece is almost ready. Komt Aliva. Yep. Very good. Well, we've produced quite a bit of clay walling. Well, this whole side is open, so that's something to work on. Ooh, here we have some new herbs. Although we still have 41 herbs. We have plenty of drinks, so that's not an issue, but we need some more food. So maybe we need to do a little bit of hunting. Ah, the boring is being built here already. Well, the problem with planning ahead like I do with me creating all these big things is that they're not really organized in how they build everything. But it's okay. I'm going to give this one last try, see if I can finally construct this now. No. Alright, so we'll have to figure something out. Or this is where we put stairs. That's also a thing, of course. I mean, we have stairs outside here. We can just get rid of it. Build the stairs right down here. We'll just get rid of this piece and then we can build the stairs here. So that they can get up. Like this. They'll work out. And then we'll build a little structure over that which we can close off. So everything will be really inside. Well, this whole agriculture patch works fine. We're getting a lot of research done, but I'm not going to really spend these at this point. So I'm going to slow down the research a bit because I want the defenses to be done first. You can continue with some mining. So how do I create these kill boxes, or is that a special thing, or? I'm not really sure, actually. Oh, this is a good tree. Right, everybody's asleep. Come on, wake up, get to work. All the chickens are eating at the same time. Maybe at a certain point we need to just slaughter a few animals for meat, and because we have just too many. That could also be a thing. Alright. Let's go hunt you. Let's go hunt you to get some meat. Apparently we've run out of wood. We had 400, but this whole structure took up a lot of wood. Now that's an issue. Well, let's go chop a few trees then, so that we have wood again. Alright, it's development of the entry part. Well, I've seen people making... I mean, this is just a straight line where they have to walk on. Of course, you can just create like a little snake shape, and then if people walk on it, they have to just run that whole way, and that'll just be something. There's all these different things that you can create that look actually fun, but I don't really want to use it for defense purposes, of course. And in games like this, it's always a thing for a lot of people to just try and beat the game in being smarter than the game. I mean, this is already a bit over the top for defenses. You don't need this to just defend yourself against the enemy. And of course, when the enemy comes with trebuchets and stuff like that, this just won't do, because they'll hit you from afar, so you still have to get out and hit them as well. What I would really like to see them add is things like trebuchets for yourself, so that I can put a trebuchet on all the corners to protect myself. Had a hard evening yesterday because my favorite streamer Kunofi came online after the death of his wife. Ooh. Really sorry to hear that. My condolences. That's always very tough. I hope he's he's doing somewhat okay under the circumstances and can find some peace for himself. And I guess it really struck you as well, Gratje? Yeah, really sad. Yeah, I didn't know that either, I have to say. But I also have to say that since I'm into the whole YouTube thing myself, I don't really have a lot of time watching around for others because, well, of course, since I already have a whole life revolving around our kid and stuff like that, I don't watch YouTube that much anymore. And if I watch YouTube, it's kids for the songs for the kid. But yeah, it's really sad and really hard. I wish him all the best. I hope he'll be okay some way. Which feels a bit weird to just start talking about the game now after conversations like this. It just doesn't feel right. Hmm. We have a deer carcass laying around, and it's not being butchered yet. Cooking skill. Alright. Who's out there cooking? Oh, there's mining now. That's it. You'll stop mining then. Get into cooking. We need some food. Well, we have a few meals ready. That's good. There's not too many, only 30. There's some nice flecks coming in. Ah, this is done now, so that's good. And they're finally bringing in these pieces that we wanted in there, so that's good. Now they can do these things inside, which is good for them. Can now have some fun inside instead of outside. And now it can't be destroyed during a raid. Right, so our cook should be cooking a lot now, which he is. guess after the cooking he will start working on the lone traveler. Oh, that's fine. I think we have plenty of herbs. No, not plenty, so I'm not going to create too many lavish meals. That's not going to work out. What's this? A normal meal? Ah, they're doing all of them at the same time. Alright. Well, it's working. Ah, there we have our lone traveler. Getting resources for construction. Well, then you can talk to the merchant for me. Barter with him. Let's see what he has to offer. Christina. Alright, what do we have? Apple, barley, beet, cabbage, carrots, flax. Yeah, I don't really need that. Hay, herbs. Mead. Oh, that's cool. That's a good drink. Packed meal. Yeah, there's nothing that I really want. A wooden trap. Nope. Cancel. I'm not going to do some trading. Christina, you don't have anything I like. Training attempt successful, training attempt failed, successful, so differs a bit. Some are successful, some failed. %, 58. Ah, we trained another sheep. Or a goat, of course. 6 goats now running around. Oh, they're all sleeping here outside. Interesting. Culinary level 19, so he's doing some really good cooking. We can see our little tower is taking a little bit of shape. That's interesting. And they're still doing mining work around the compound. Well, slowly things come together. It's just so much work. That they can only do so much in a day. And I already need to start planning stick traps. So now if they walk over this path, they will walk over this stick trap. It will do 20, what is it? A certain amount of damage every time they hit it. How much is it? Oh, I can't see. I guess 20, but that's the amount of hit points it has. Yeah, may she rest in peace. That's for sure. Settlers are starving. Right, you just need to eat some food because we have plenty. Yeah, it's always hard to hear things like that. And I can relate to that a bit in like, I'm not famous or anything, but my wife is really important in supporting me and keep telling me to go on and to move on and do extra stuff. And when I first thought about doing this, it was just an idea, and she was the one pushing me to get it going and start working on it. And yes, there will be people interested, and yes, people will watch, and she was right, and she's still very encouraging, so that's really nice. I really like that. I can't imagine missing that, so. Alright, I think we have to do some rearranging of jobs. Okay, they're still crafting, that's good. Really need to be crafting. Ah, we're up to 50 meals again. That's really nice. Because we only had so many, and now we have more. Society of Fellows Merchant is leaving your thing. Alright, that's good. Don't really need him on my grounds anyway. Well, they're quite busy. Ooh, and the traps are being built. Now that's nice. Lefquin is unconscious. What did he do? He's exhausted. Well, then he should go to sleep. They all have the right schedule. They all should get enough sleep. Oh, he's not trapped. He's just running around. I guess he just didn't get enough sleep last night. Sometimes they just work too long. And they don't get enough sleep. He should just go to bed. Lefquin. Alright. Let's go to Lefquin. It's 6 now, so let's tell him to go to sleep for a few hours extra. That's very true. That's very true, Gratje. I try to do that. But I guess it's also good to not be too to not get too scared of losing everything or something like that, because living in fear isn't that good as well. So why are they all turning? They all need to sleep. Maybe I just need to schedule some extra sleep for them all. Just 1 hour of extra sleep. That might do the trick. So they can finally get a good night's sleep, I guess. But yeah, make sure that you keep everyone close, that you get good ties to everyone, and then also don't live in fear. Well, it's bedtime for them all, so come on, go to your beds. They're all ready and made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's number 7? It's Modesty. She's hungry. She's sleeping. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there she is. Alright, everybody's in bed. She was in bed the latest, so let's see how long she has to sleep. Well, they're all getting the sleep that they need apparently now, so it's working out. Well, that's very true. You have to tell them every now and then, because otherwise they might not know it. I know quite a bit of these things, of course, because of the work I do in the funeral business. We get a lot of very sad people that didn't say the things they wanted to say to a loved one before they lost them. So I've made quite a habit of saying those things, well, maybe sometimes even too often. That's at least how it feels for me. Because I see people all the time who didn't do that and how it can affect you. So that's really something that I'm not so worried about. Well, maybe that's also why I'm also really grateful all the time for all of you guys, and that you always come to the streams and watch my videos and be so nice and be so kind to me. And I'd like to say that a lot. But that's just because it's true and I really feel it that way, and I don't want anybody to not know that I really appreciate it and that it makes me really happy. So that's why I keep saying those things all the time. You're not rude, Gratje. You're not rude. Don't be so hard on yourself. At least out here with us, you're never rude. Ah, we can get a harvesting of herbs, I guess. Oh, flax. That's good. Get some herbs. Nice. So harvesting is really underway in the summer. Get another merchant in with a whole band of troops. Please go away. I don't want you in my area right here with all your troops. Get rid of these trees. They distort my view. Well, I'm not going to trade since I don't know what I would trade for because we have what we want. We even have enough food now anyway, so that's also something that we don't need to do. Ah, there's roasted meat in there for any animals that come in. Well, this section of wall is very much done. It's just this sides now. And they're finally digging the moat. That's good. Well, it's true. It's true. This is the nicest jet I know. And although I've never seen any one of you or met any one of you in person, I do love you all. And it's just so much fun being here, streaming a game and having a chat, having a talk, sharing things. I really feel and hope that we can all just be ourselves and feel welcome. And it's just amazing. It's just really amazing. I've never imagined it to be like this. Especially not if you're used to some other streamers every now and then. It can be a lot of fun. It can be, well, also a lot of screaming and hectic stuff and sounds and stuff like that. Just talking for myself, I've never been somewhere in a chat with a gamer and it was so relaxed, easygoing, and just so many nice people, and yeah. I'm just so grateful. Well, the days are going fast, by the way. It's already summer day 2. Ah, there come my hauling squad. Sheep. So my sheep are all hauling the harvests and all the goods that we get from the from mining, which is nice. Right back at ya. The meat was for the dog, but we have no dog anymore. Alright, so you can eat it. Settlers are becoming annoyed. Why are you annoyed? Hungry, ugly apparel, deprived of entertainment, and deprived of religious activity. Well, luckily, you are now up here, where you can do whatever you want. No, it's nice people because we are all nice. It's not just because of me or because of just one of you. It's all of us. We do this together. This is really our thing. Successfully trained silver. Where are you? Right here. So I guess soon we'll have too many sheep walking around carrying stuff. We don't have anything to be carried anymore. True, true. Oh, I was not trying to say that there weren't others that were really nice or something like that, but true, true, true. Well, I just really hope everybody feels welcome and everybody who is here just feels free to say what they want, when they want, how they want. And even if something comes out a little bit blunt or bold or whatever, we'll just accept it and we can talk about it and not start cursing and swearing and be mad at each other. That's true, that's true. If something is toxic, just get it out of your life. Whether it's, I don't know, some sort of addiction or whatever. It'd also be a YouTuber. Alright, so I think we should do some rework on the moat, since the wall is already not, is going to take a long time. And with the moat done, at least we can channel the incoming marauders a bit. So let's go to the mining. And let's tell them all to do some mining for a while. This one can keep growing stuff. We're not going to do any hunting, and we will be doing a few bits of construction every now and then, but they all should be doing some mining, so that there's a little bit more speed to it. I think we should be able to get quite some work done. They all start mining. At least I hope. But of course, it's already bedtime again, so they'll all go to sleep. Dunstan has turned 38 today. Well, congratulations to you, Dunstan. There should be a red currant pie waiting for you. You can eat it. They are exhausted. Well, then go to bed. It's bedtime. Come on. Let's run to bed. Yeah, they should be digging it pretty quick, and they went here and they did this piece quite quickly. So I guess with all of them digging soon, the ditch should be done, and I think that'll be worth it. Especially in these already walled areas, because it will focus them on really getting in here. But we'll see. We'll have to do a few stairs around it as well, so that we can walk up here on top of this. So still a lot of work to do. We can plan that already. Of course, they will come towards the doors. So we'll have to place the stairs somewhere near the doors, so they can get up there. And we can do some real defending. Alright, we'll do only walls on this side then. Because here's all the trees, but that's fine. It'll be interesting to see if they can really defend themselves in a good way. I think so. Alright, they're all running around. They're getting upstairs after they've eaten to do some entertainment and stuff like that. Yeah, that's true. Just dig a hole and get something to stick somebody else with. That's why they call it a stick, so you can stick it in someone for defense purposes. Alright, they're all coming out to do some digging. The sheeps will come out to pick up all the stuff. Mining skills will go up, that's nice. And some building is done, because we can see that the clay bricks are gone. So there were some clay bricks already. They're digging here, they're digging all around the place now, so that's going very good. Oh yeah, some building is being done here. No digging on this side, but yeah, they are really busy with it. Yeah, you pick up the clay. Yeah, very strong goat. I just love it that they are so smart that they can just walk outside, open all doors, get downstairs, know exactly where to place it and stuff like that. That's really good. Ooh, look at this. Fast work. And with all the extra clay coming in, we know for sure that we can bake enough clay bricks for the wall. And with one still on farm duty, there should be still some stuff being harvested and made for ooh, an enemy corpse is decomposed, so that's, we got rid of that. A lot of red shrub incoming as soon as it really grows. Oh, those animals are really helpful. Well, another day passed. I think 5 or 6 out of them did really all the digging. The rest did, the other 2 did some other stuff. So with 5 diggers, we did quite a bit of digging. You dig a hole for somebody else, you'll get tired. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You should make them dig a hole for themselves. Well, they all really want to work. My proud settlers. Doing all they can to get the defenses up. Ooh, there's a lot of clay here. The sheeps are already asleep. Guess they counted each other and fell asleep. Hopefully they get up early in the morning and do some nice work. Carrying all the stuff to where it needs to be. Usually they're up quite early. Settlers are exhausted, yeah, but it's already sleep time for them, so they should be in bed. That's the whole problem. This guy's just keeping to run around and to do some stuff while he should already be asleep for at least an hour. So he's basically creating his own problems. But now everybody is fast asleep. That's nice. It would be great if we could get one more settler in to divide the work a little bit more. Ooh, there's some fog. Ah, now it's clear weather again. Settlers are becoming annoyed. Well, then go up and get to... oh, I should probably give them an extra leisure hour as well. So, something like that. So now they have plenty of time to get the religious stuff done and play a game. Although I think there might only be room for 6 of them to play a game. Oh no, there's a room for 8. Alright, that's good. Guess we should expand the faith stuff, because I could believe only 2 of them can experience their faith at the same time. Oops, I had to place this the other way around, otherwise it won't work. Yeah, there's an arrow in front of it. Alright, that's good. So now this should work, and they should be able to practice their faith in a better way with the extra pieces in. Although I have no clue if I have enough wood. Yes, we have. Alright, perfect. So they should no longer be annoyed. They should be happy. And we can already see all the clay has been picked up by the sheep. That's the way to go, sheep. Ooh, are you eating my red currant shrub? That's not supposed to be done. Well, immediately a new one is planted, so that's good. Alright, we have stick. We need some sticky traps here. Then we have them all. Alright. Another animal trained. Some of the stairs are done so that they can get on top of the walls. More haulers. A heat wave. Ooh, that's not good. Guess we should get them inside then. They'll probably be the best during a heat wave. But we still have work to do outside here, so we'll continue with that. Here come the sheep, picking up the clay, although there's quite a lot of clay there, so... It's 33.5 degrees. This does remind me of a few weeks ago when we had that here in Holland. Bit too warm. But we can really see that the mining is advancing in a good way. We're really getting the work done here. Just a few of those open pieces, but... Ooh, enemy corpses rotten. There's now bones. So all the corpses are gone. They won't be busy with that anymore. Or at least they won't mind anymore, I have to say, so as they pass by. Well, this looks good. There's a lot of extra mining to be done because they have to get all the stuff out of the mine, which takes quite a few times. So you can see this block is being mined once, twice. They have to mine this one 4 times before it's gone, so that's why it's taking so long. And some pieces will just be gone in one go. Like this one was just gone in one go. This will take longer. There's salt in there that we can use apparently. This piece should be gone quite quickly. There it is. So that's a big difference. Sometimes they'll just have to do a lot of mining on one piece. That's why it's sometimes taking longer. And it's getting late again, so they should go to bed. 1, 2, 3, 4 are working here. Anyone else working somewhere? Yep, 2 working there. Well, these are going to sleep. These are the smart ones. It's time, so we go to bed. Bye-bye. It's very good. Well, they're all going to bed now. Let's hope they get a good night's sleep. This is the last one. Yeah, he needs his sleep. What about the others? Well, this one really needs some sleep. These are already almost rested, so that's nice. Well, we are getting there. And at least that makes me somewhat happy that in the last episode that we do for now, we really create a safe place for all. That's what I put in the title, so yeah, that's good. Let's just hope we can at least finish the moat. Although that'll be quite the work. I wonder if any of the sheep have problem with the heat. Doesn't appear to be, but let's take a look. Yeah, the sheep are doing fine, even with a lot of wool on them. Alright, so we have a lot of chickens. Should we slaughter a few? I don't think so. I do believe we get... Do we get anything from the chickens? Despite the... Now we get eggs from the females. Interesting. Let's go up to a male and let's try and train it. See what happens. Would be very cool if we could train a chicken and it could do something of value. I'm not sure, but would be cool. Storage amount 4, so yeah, they can't really carry a lot, but well, it'll be fun to watch. Well, I guess my people should all slowly get ready to go to work. They're still making some fun, but these are already going to work. That's good. Here they are, trying to finish the moat. They shouldn't just be going back now. Although they started working before it was working hours, so they just really wanted to work. They didn't get their religious activities done, which they should have done. Oh, another animal trained. Let's set it on hauling business. Help out with all the hauling. Get all the clay inside. So that as soon as the moat is done, we have all the stuff inside. Settlers are suffering from the excessive heat. Yes, I know. But he can just go inside for a while if he wants to. Apparently he doesn't want to. Buttercup was trained, and Yispa was trained, and all other animals are trained. So it took us like 3 episodes, but now all the animals are finally starting to get trained. Yeah, wish I could open a KFC with the chickens. Or, I don't know, maybe they could just, what could we let the chickens do? Maybe they could catch the rats, something like that. That would be interesting. Or when you get attacked by, chickens are actually quite good defenders. So it would be great if we could just defend our property with the chickens or with geese. Geese were one of the oldest pets that were used to defend your property, so it would be great if they would add something like that. I would like that. But I guess my settlers won't or will really like if I can get them a KFC along with a nice rough wine or dubious booze. But the problem is, I think that if we would give them KFC and more of these drinks, then a lot less work would have been done. And I don't think they'll all be looking this skinny. So I guess in the end it's good for their health that the chickens are not KFC. I think that's better. Alright, this piece almost done. Yeah, true. Warrior chickens or geese would have been a lot of fun. I would have really enjoyed that. This looks nice. This piece is almost done. Well, I guess 1 or 2 more days of digging. Ooh, this whole piece is done. Oh, I guess 1 more day of digging and we're completely done with the moat. Nice. Oh, you went to the KFC. Yeah. My wife always wanted to go to McDonald's every 2-3 weeks, and I just always said no. But apparently she liked it a lot, but I just can't eat cardboard. It's just not for me. I don't know what people like about all those different fast food things like KFC or McDonald's, or it's just not for me. You get rabbits, don't forget to keep your holy grenades in stock. Yeah, that's true. I won't forget, but I'm not getting rabbits because they're also very slow to train. I wish they would do something about that. That training would go slightly faster. But good for us. We're getting there with the mining. So we can soon put them all no longer on the mining duty. Maybe we can already do 1 or 2 of mining duty that can do different things. And this one should be doing some cooking. Yeah, this one can do some research. That would actually be nice. So we'll have 3 of them to keep mining until we're done. Just a few more pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're almost there. Just a few more pieces. And we're waking up now. Some of them are already praying. Modesty is. They're eating. Ginfizz is just walking around here, seeing what everybody's doing. Well, he could do some hauling. Kippy, with the Kippy pen. Yeah. When I was young, I didn't really like to cook. But, well, since I live on my own now for a very long time, I just like to cook my own food and eat it. And I'm not so much for all the fast food and stuff like that. Every now and then it's nice, but I would rather go just to a restaurant and then have something nice to eat there that's just really well prepared. And I don't know, I just like that better. Alright, that piece is almost gone. All of this is gone. All of this, here we are. Yes, that piece is gone. Now this one has to go. Come on. Is there still more to be mined? No, this is all gone as well. Very good. Here's another piece. Alright, well. Mining work is done. Don't have to tell anybody to keep mining, although we can prioritize this one, of course. If there's new mining work, he will get to it. Otherwise, he won't. But this was good. We now finally have a moat. Now, I really hope that we can get into the crafting a bit more, so that we can craft those clay bricks. Oh, they're already busy with it, so that's good. Now it just needs to fire, but that takes time. And then we can start to finish the walling as well. That would be awesome, actually. So I really hope we can get that done. Animal handling skill level 20. Now that's good. That's a really good animal handling skill. Though we already have a lot of animals. We do have quite a few older chickens. 24 days, 26 days. Maybe we can slaughter a few of the older chickens. That's usually not that bad because they will die at a certain point anyway. So yeah, let's slaughter these 2 older animals so we can get some meat out of it. 66 meals out of 100, so that's good. We're doing some research again. Guess that's something we should focus on a bit later as well, to do a little bit more research. But that can be good. And there's some trees being cut, so finally some other work gets done now that we are off the mining. But we did some really good work in the mines. Settlers are exhausted. Well, they should all be in bed in time by now. Yeah. They're not working far away in the mine, in the mining areas. They are now working closer to their beds. You should go to bed, my friend. I don't know what you're doing. Getting resources. Or to prepare some food. You should be in bed already. Alright, so let's continue our little tower then. At least outline it. I guess something like this. No, not there. That was the wrong place. So we'll do it something like this. Get rid of this piece, of course. And then we'll put a roof on this. We can put a stairs here. And then we'll have some sort of a tower that we can use for defense. That'll be fun. Ooh, we can see that a few of the stick traps worked already. So apparently something walked over it and got stabbed by it. Which could be rats or something like that. Or the animals. Yeah, I think it's the animals. Ooh, that's not good. So I guess also friendly animals that walk over the traps will get hit. I think. I'm not sure. At least something set it off. Well, that's where the if you want to know what the steward thing does, well, that just fills the fire baskets with fuel, but it also makes sure that the stick traps will be brought back so that they will function again. That's why you need the steward function for your people. So as soon as you have been in a raid, they need to be recharged in a way, and that's what they do. But yeah, quite a few animals walked over this and set off the stick traps. Would be interesting if we could get maybe some meat out of that, because wild animals walk over it. Okay, Julie, it was really nice of you to be here. Thank you so much. It was an honor. I hope you have a great week. And, well, of course, I wish you good luck with your tram depot now that it finally works. Well done. And we hope to see you another time. Thank you so much. Well, their skill levels are really going up. That's good. They all at least wear something in some form of armor. That's nice. Construction level. So is somebody already working on setting the traps again? Not really. They're all really busy. That might be the thing. Maybe if one or two of them weren't so busy, they could do that. We'll see. See you next time, Julie. Thank you so much. And of course, we can always talk in the Discord, which is also a lot of fun. Thank you. Modesty is unconscious and Silver the goat has died. What's happening? Loss of motor function. Why? What happened to you? Very thirsty. Then get a drink. Ginvis the goat died. Yeah, the goats are dying. I think if you keep all the goats on hauling business, they won't really do some mating. At least that's what I think. So maybe we should not put them all on hauling. Maybe only a few of the younger ones. They can't really get younglings. At least that's my experience so far. If you put them on, or if you tame them all, I think we should stop taming these. That might help. If you tame them all, they won't do any mating anymore, and that's an issue. Question is, do we still have a oh yeah, we have a male and a female. That's good. All right. So we'll keep these in the pen for reproduction, and the rest we can use for the hauling and stuff. So the ones that are in the pen, I'll do it like this. We don't have that much hauling now anyway, because all of the mining is done. So that'll be fine. We only have 600 hay at this point. So I guess it won't hurt to look around a bit. See if there's some grass growing anywhere, although I think a lot of it was destroyed in the heat wave. But just to get a little bit more hay for the winter. Settler unconscious. Why is she unconscious all the time? She's exhausted. Well, then go to bed. Stop running around all the time. So this is working. This should get us some extra hay. Very nice. Yes. Well, that should provide plenty of hay for the winter. And we can even get some more in the autumn, so that should not be a big issue, I think. Well, I think we've built quite the place. We have a lot of animals going around. We have a nice main building with sleeping quarters, working areas and stuff like that. We are doing good in agriculture. We are really building up our defenses, although we are pretty well defended already, I'd say. So I guess this will be the moment that I'm going to say goodbye for tonight. It's been a little over 2 hours. Still want to spend some time with my wife before we get into a busy week. So thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you very much for being in the chat, talking to me, talking to each other. It was great. I had an amazing time again. Wednesday there should be another stream, and of course I'm going to try and stream some Farthest Frontier. Now I've been working really hard to get to know the game and do know some of the mechanics. Some I don't completely understand yet. So I will do my best. And hopefully it'll all work out. And after that stream we will switch to making a video series about it, but the stream will be the start of it. And of course there will be new videos every day. So I hope you will watch those and enjoy those. Thank you very much. It has been great and awesome. You guys and girls are great and awesome. I love you all. And hope to see you next time. And if you want to stay in touch during the week, join the Discord. Thank you so much. Bye bye.